What's going on, everybody? My name is VladimirCR, and welcome back to Amnesia with this lovely music. I like this place. It's well lit. We have candles everywhere. My sanity is crystal clear. We have a hollow needle, which I'm assuming we are going to be from now on using to pick locks on doors, I assume. We have 3 flasks of oil. We only have 1 tinderbox, which is okay. I'm sure we'll find more soon. And we have our lantern. Our health is all good, and our sanity is crystal clear, and we're ready to get back into this game. Now, at the conclusion of the last episode, you guys may have noticed that this door blew open with the wind. We're actually not going to do anything with that right now because I really need some tinderboxes. But I absolutely love this music. Okay, so there's the study. I don't want to change locations yet. I guess this goes to the study too. No, that goes to the guest room. But anyway, so like I said, I need to find tinderboxes. Because I'd imagine... What is this? Oh, yes, down into the darkness. Lovely. Great music, though. I mean, it's putting me at ease. I don't feel super scared or anything. Alright, so that goes down to storage. I wonder if we're going to find a lot of tinderboxes down in storage. But you know what? We're not going to worry about all that just right yet, because the game is clearly wanting me to go in this direction, because it opened this door for me. So let's find out what happens in this room.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Are we journeying to the center of the Earth? So, you guys have to remember, this is apparently taking place, I'm assuming, at some point in time during the crap. So that would technically be the mid-19th century, because we've seen several journal entries and whatnot dated 1839, I believe. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Yeah, 1839. These are diaries, obviously, so it could be, by now, it could be 1850. We don't know yet. We haven't made it that far in the game, but... So this is taking place in the mid-1800s, and we have elevators and stuff. Machine room. I get the feeling that the elevator is probably not going to work, and we're going to have to... Okay, so I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to go ahead and lay out what's going to happen. We're going to get into the elevator. We're going to try and go down. It's not going to let us. We're going to need to get something from the machine room or start the elevator's motor or whatever it might have in the machine room. Problem is, something's wrong with the thing in the machine room that we need to do. So it's going to send us all the way back over to the storage area that we saw a minute ago, where I was commenting about how many tinderboxes I might be able to find there. And then in there, we're going to need something from the study to be able to activate it, such as a crank or something like that, in like Resident Evil style. So that's what I think this episode is going to be about. So let's give it a shot and see if I'm right. Wait for it. It's not working. And we have a memento. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Let's go to the machine room, shall we? I would assume that a mechanical elevator would have its roots in a machine room. It's locked. So, find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. Let's find that. That's probably not going to be in storage. It might be in... the study, perhaps? Because I kind of equate a study to kind of, well, not really a living room, but I feel like it would be a place to store things. I wouldn't think that the key would be in the guest room, so we're going to go into the study. Is this another dream, he thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. That was a short one. Loading, also. So how are you guys doing today? You guys doing alright? I hope so. I'm doing pretty well. I'm hyped. I'm ready to play this game. This thing has gotten me sucked in hook, line, and sinker. So I am all about it. And again, as I've said in the previous videos, I highly recommend you guys picking up this game. Check it out on Steam. I believe it's also... I could be wrong, but I thought I saw something somewhere at some point in time about it being in PlayStation VR as well, which would be kind of interesting. More tinderboxes. Good. That's great and everything, but 3 is still not enough. I have plenty of oil for my lantern. What's my sanity look like? I am crystal clear right now because I keep making progress. It's great. But why is my vision all blurry and stuff? I know it's part of the ambiance of the game, but it's just odd to me. Not a complaint, just an observation. Still looking for tinderboxes though. Why is it getting darker? Oh. Ah, a note. Do I need to read it, or will you? Looks like I'm reading it. Who is writing this before I throw on Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa? Okay. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It's as inexplicable as the heliodromus described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about in an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not good enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking that I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It's been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I don't know if that's a good voice for him or not, but I'm just messing around, and I won't be able to remember these voices. You guys have seen my Undertale playthrough. If not, make sure to check that out. I hear you, puppy dogs. I like dogs. Hopefully they're not going to try and kill me. But if you guys haven't seen my Undertale and my Deltarune playthroughs, you guys definitely ought to check them out if you want more of this absolutely god-awful voice acting. Just so you guys know, it's great. Don't get me wrong. If not, don't look at the game or don't watch the videos for the fact that it's god-awful voice acting. Watch the videos because it's a good game. Both of them are. Made by the same person, Toby Fox. I like this room and I don't like it at the same time because I see blood on things, but it's also well lit at the same time, and I really like the fire effect on the candles too. That's nice. Chambers of the Human Skull, lovely. And another note. Who's reading this one? I don't know. I guess I'll just use Daniel's voice again, or what I'm calling Daniel's voice. Canis Lupus Familiaris. 1658, April 12th. Oh no, that can't be him because that's 1658. After a short study, it's clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous I don't think that's how you pronounce that, I'm sorry. An endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it, and it reeks of cosmic genesis. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. I feel like I'm feeling some of that, or I was feeling some of that in the last episode when that frickin' water monster or whatever it was messing with me. That was freaky. I don't know what that is, but I want it. There we go. Okay, I can't even interact with it. Great.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Okay, so I want to take just a quick second here to let you guys know that I do not in any way, shape, form, or fashion endorse any sort of animal abuse. It's terrible, and personally, I think that depending upon the severity of the abuse, the person abusing should be subjected to the same thing, up to the penalty of, I would say, imprisonment for a long time. It's just not right. But so this guy, Alexander, what was his name? Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got all this right. Daniel's note to self, Alexander of Brennenburg. So Alexander, I'm assuming, is the guy that's doing all this because that's the same voice. And I'll try to remember that voice as I move forward through this game. But I will try and remember that voice so that if I come up to a part where I have to use his voice to read something, then I can replicate it reasonably well. How many tinderboxes do I have? I have 3. Okay. Let's hope I can find another one soon. I don't like only having 3. Because I feel... good. Because I feel like we're going to come on to a pretty dark area when we go down into storage. I just call it a hunch, I guess. But I just feel like I'm going to... Oh! Why was that so scary? Okay. Alright, so that was... Okay, yeah, that drained my sanity just a bit. Who is this? Is this Alexander Brennenburg? I see another note. Alright, we're going to use Alexander's voice. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. This guy sounds like a jerk. So I don't know what Daniel has against him, but I know what I have against him. And why is he keeping skulls and whatnot inside his desk? I was kind of hoping I could break that window. Still looking for a key, too, by the way. I'm not just flinging stuff around. I am actively looking for a key, but... Alright, so let's see. Which way are we... Which way did we come from? Where do we go? Where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Alright, I think we came from that back direction back. Okay, darkness time. Ah, memento. Find another way around the rubble in the study. Okay. Why is that rock just floating there? Anyway, alright, let's put that away, because we don't really need it. But we need to find another way around the rubble in the study. What? I'm sorry. Could you run that by me one more time? How's my sanity looking now? Still a slight headache. I don't know if I should... Did I just miss this? The cracked window panes are held together only by a weak wooden frame. Oh, I know what it wants me to do. I know exactly what it wants me to do. Same thing we did earlier. And this box is apparently quite heavy because I cannot walk very quickly with it. So, wha-bam! Making progress. That's what I like. Tinderbox. So, oh no. More parkour. Let's go, Daniel. I don't like that sound. I'm not going to look. I think I jumped too far, though. So we are now technically outside the castle. Alright. Ah, another one of these things. I don't know what these do yet. This kind of reads kind of like Daniel, so... When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I've done so much for you, and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. I feel like I slipped up a little bit on that one. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time, I promise. So, by the way, if you guys are liking the series so far, please do me a favor and drop a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Emergency decelerator. And if you really, really like the content, and this is the first time you're seeing me, then perhaps you'd consider subscribing to me. I would really appreciate it. Okay, I see darkness. Let's do this. I'm ready. I got plenty of oil. I don't have a whole crap ton of tinder boxes, but we'll make do. Another note. Alright. So, who is reading this? This just sounds like directions, but I'm going to read it in Alexander's voice. I feel like he's the one who had it installed. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions. 4-phase amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay, what is this? A rod? A flow cycle rod. So I need 8 of these, yes? Alright, cool. Nifty. Neato. So far so good. Nothing too awfully scary. Hello, what have we here? Tinder boxes! Hey, excuse me. I was opening that. Now stay open, would you? Alright. That just stood out to me for some reason. Is this going to break when I pick it up? The last one did. No? Alright. Okay, so that's all that was in this area then? Have I been passing these flow cycle rods and not even paying attention? Hold on a second. What does our memento say? Unlocks the door leading to the machine room. Okay, so we're in the study now. Excuse me? I am crystal clear on my sanity. There is no reason for you to be doing the thump thump. Be still thy beating heart and all that. So I'm assuming... Easy, Daniel. We don't need to commit suicide here now. Why? What, these trees in these woods are so weak. And then now I have a slight headache again. Fantastic. Awesome. Why don't I just jump from the ledge and kill myself? That way this would be over with. No, that's not good. I do not in any way, shape, form, or fashion advocate suicide either. Is there any way I can jump to that? I feel like there's no way I could jump to that. So let's look for a path around. What about you guys? Can I break either of you guys open? No? What about that one? Doesn't look like it. Maybe I need to examine the window first. No? See, because I see steps and stuff out there. And I feel like that's trying to point me in that direction. How long have we been going on for? 19 minutes. It's kind of not good. I wanted to make more progress in this episode, but what are you going to do? Nothing back here that needs to be looked into? More of those things that might break if I pick them up. That one's not broken. I hear dogs and whatnot, and that's kind of concerning. Does this lead me back out of the study? Yeah, it leads me back out of the study. Alright. Let's see here. So, the only real way to move forward so far has been through the window. But I didn't really... Like, am I missing something? Did I not see a way to go in the other room? Was I not paying attention? I don't know. Because we still have all this rubble here. I don't see any, like, thing above me. Because as we found out in, I believe that was Outlast, we found out that I don't pay attention to things above me too much. Or do I just jump and hope I make it? I feel like that's not the answer. I feel like jumping and hoping that I make it is not the answer, but we're going to try it anyway. But I can't save. I can just save and quit. Okay, here we go. Nope. That's not the way to do it. Tread carefully. Gotcha. Well, it's not like I didn't tread carefully. I just assumed that that was the way that I had to go. You know what they say about assuming. Ooh, easy now. Not fair. The window was pushing me back out. I don't think... Is there... Why is this place covered in this red stuff, by the way? What is that? Am I missing something here?
What? What is this place?
Did you guys hear that? I hope so. I hope my... Oh, hello. Oh, wait, no. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I was going to say, I thought maybe I didn't pick something up properly. Why is everything so, like, freaky in this room? Why does my sight go all wavy in this room? I'm pretty sure we found out that I can't break this window, right? Nope, but I can sure break that thing. Okay, let's see. I'm going on for 21 minutes so far, according to my recording software. Hello. Barrel contains a few drops of oil. Okay, cool. Not what I need. So surely all 8 fuel rods, or whatever they are, all 8 rods are not, like, right in that room. Because I only saw the one. And it didn't really help me too much. So what do? Alright, we're going to go back out to the... Is that the main hall? The back hall? Whatever it is? Because there's nothing else here. I don't think. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. Alright, so maybe the rest of these rods are either down in storage or they're in the guest room. We've been going on for 22 minutes. Do I feel like exploring? Yeah, we'll explore the guest room and see what happens. He returned the teacup to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple and pondered on the strange happenings. I'll go on for...
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
See that cockroach there. Okay. Yeah, I hear you hissing. Ooh, this is a nice room. Tinderbox. This is a very nice room, as a matter of fact. Unless there's going to be a dead body in the closet. A dead body in the closet? No? Okay. Never mind. Someone was rifling through this room, it would appear. And they did not care about personal belongings. But then again, neither do I, so... Unless they're my personal belongings, in which case, tinderbox. Is that a crowbar? Hey! Crowbar! I could use that in the last area. Ooh, a note.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Me too, Daniel. I don't even know who Herbert is, but if he's... Oh, why is there blood in here? I don't like that. 24 minutes we've been going on. It's not bad, but... You know what? This seems to be a pretty... Hello, hold on. That just grabbed my attention for some reason, apparently. Oh, wait, unless I can throw something through it and break it. Maybe. Huh. Nope. Okay. This seems like a safe-ish place, so... I do want to check one more thing, though. I don't know why. I feel like this game does a lot of sneaky stuff and hides a lot of things from us. So, how do I rotate you to the left or to the right? I don't know. We'll just go with that for now. And then we'll put that right there. We'll jump on it, jump on this. I'm standing on top of lit candles right now, by the way. Okay, we're just gonna Batman our way up here real quick, and I think I'm gonna cut this episode off here. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, do me a favor and drop a like on the video. It'll let me know that I'm doing a good job and that I'm being entertaining to you. If you like the content enough and you think that I've earned your subscription, please feel free to subscribe to me using the button down below the video. Also, if you subscribe to me and you want to see more of my content, you want to make sure that you see every single video that I release when I release it, you can also press the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and it'll present you with one of three options. It'll say all, personalized, and none. If you decide to click all, then you will get notified anytime I upload a video. So with that being said, I hope you guys are all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. I hope you have a good one, and hopefully I will catch you guys next time for whatever I decide to play next. So until then, take it easy. We'll catch you next time.